Hey guys, Sean from Living Seeds, your seed guru. Today we are talking fly traps. These are dehydration fly traps. They are not those stinky, horrible fly soup fly traps that you dread disposing of. One of the biggest issues with those fly traps is that you now need to dispose of the stuff, and if you're not burying it and burying it quite deep inside the soil or flushing it down the toilet, which I don't think you actually want that inside your house, you have all of these maggots and fly eggs inside the soup, and those maggots will turn into flies. So you're just perpetuating the problem. And the whole idea behind the Ekatchi fly trap is you remove that entire horrendous scenario out of your life. Our solution to this whole fly problem is the Ekatchi fly trap. How this fly trap works, it comes in two parts. So you've got the bottom part where you put your fly bait inside, and then this top part over here, which is easily detachable from the bottom part. And this top part over here is where you actually catch the flies. And what happens is, and we can see on this trap over here, the flies will enter in here, they will go up the funnel, and they will be trapped in this section of the fly trap. And what happens is they have no food source inside here, and they actually die of literal starvation. And what happens is there's a nice breeze that blows through, and these flies will dehydrate inside this unit. Once the flies have dehydrated in your Ekatchi fly trap, it's very simple. All you need to do is you can detach the fly trap, leave the bait where it is, and we'll talk about how to actually stage your bait, but you can leave the bait where it is, and you can go and take this with all of the dead dehydrated flies in it, and you can go and feed them to your chickens. You can go and turn this into your compost heap. So you are taking these flies and you adding them as nutrients either back to your chickens or back into your garden. Every one of these Ekatchi fly traps comes with two staging options. The first option is a standard hanging option. You can take this, you could hang it anywhere in your garden, or alternatively, if you want it lower down and you don't have dogs that are going to chew this, it comes with a ground mounted spike. So all you do is you take the spike, you push it into the ground, and you can put your fly trap onto the spike, and there's no chance of the wind blowing it over. It doesn't matter which one of these methods you use, the ground spike or the hanging option. The most important thing for this fly trap and what makes it work is that it needs to be in full sun. If the fly trap is not in full sun, the bait that's inside here doesn't work effectively, and you will reduce the number of flies that you catch. This is the iCatchi bait mixing bottle. The bottle comes with 5 of these sachets, which is almost a full year's worth of fly bait for your Ekatchi fly trap. If you are the man of the household, this is the wise choice, because you'll have a dedicated bottle that is used for mixing fly bait. You are not going to go rummaging through your wife's drawers where she is looking to murder you because you're mixing bait in her kitchen utensils. Guys, buy this bottle, save your life. Early season trapping of flies is so important. The earlier that you can start trapping the flies, the longer it takes for flies to become a problem in your home or on your property. On Living Seeds Farm, we're running about 7 of these traps at the pigsties, at the stables, by our chicken runs, by our mobile egg mobile. We've got some at the office, we've got some at the house. I actually think we run more than 7 because there's a whole lot all over the farm. And we find that this is a fantastic way to reduce the population of actively flying flies. If every year you have a major fly outbreak on your property, and I'm talking to the people that are running stables, that have horses, that have animals, that have large operations where a lot of manure is produced, I would strongly recommend that you look at our bio-wasp and our macromite solutions. These are a little bit more expensive, and what we find on Living Seeds Farm, we run the fly traps, we release bio-wasps, and we release the macromites in all of the areas of our farm where flies can breed and can become a problem. The bio-wasps are fantastic, the macromites are fantastic. I will leave a link to that video in the description below for you guys. One of the really cool things about these fly traps is that you have a dehydrated source of protein that you can feed to your chickens. Chickens love protein sources. Let's show you how our birds enjoy these flies. The really cool thing about the Ekatchi fly trap is that it dehydrates the flies inside the trap, so you're not dealing with that horrible, stinky fly soup. And we get to feed dehydrated flies to our chickens. Absolutely fantastic protein source. As always, Living Seeds gives you, the South African gardener, the shortest path to success. Like and subscribe because we're doing this for you guys.